Northern Uganda is in a grip of a domestic violence crisis, with many cases of both physical and sexual abuse regularly reported among women and men. In Kitgum district, John Titus Onekalit, the labor officer, has already noted the rising incidence of abuse. However, he explains that their efforts of being undermined by the lack of follow-ups, failure to report, and attempts to compromise the process by victimized women.
There's a shift. If you went out to the communities, you realize that many men are suffering silently while others are not reporting. So it takes a lot of effort by the men and boys in the communities to encourage other fellow men and boys to come out openly and report cases of GBV that they go through. And then another approach is working with men and boys as agents of change in the community. We believe that if we mobilize more men together in the communities, we can ably be able to advance the issues, the concerns of the women, of the boys and men, and also collectively work towards the elimination of gender-based violence in the community. We have seen that one work, because in the past 1-2 years, we have registered a total of around 480 cases of GBV that we've just been in position to ably address.
Just this week on Monday, Kitgum town residents awoke to reports that a man had killed his 3 children and his wife and set their bodies on fire following a domestic dispute. Ben Okai, the regional police commander, says the most common types of gender-based violence are mostly physical and sexual.
The last released statistics, domestic violence was rated second, quite high. And as far as regions are concerned, our region of Acholi was rated second after Bukedi. We are the 47% in domestic violence. Bukedi wins us by 1% at 48%.
Geoffrey Odong, a gender officer in Kitgum who supports gender equality in Acholi, says they are involving men under the Male Engagement Initiative approach. They are confident of this move so that they can champion the fight against the vice through timely reporting and creating awareness of the effects. Frank Batumbia, the head of internal audit at Equal Opportunities Commission, says they are focusing on eliminating gender discrimination in Acholi being the lead cause of violence.
It is unfortunate that the feedback we get sometimes, most of these victims are the perpetrators actually. For example, if a woman reports the husband to police over GBV, after realizing that the husband maybe will be taken to court and maybe in prison, end up start pleading with police, release him, I have no one to, like a breadwinner for the family, release him. Or sometimes even they abandon court and they don't follow up their cases. And no, with our court system, if the complainant doesn't show up for 2 or 3 or 4 times, the case is being dismissed. And that's the challenge we're undergoing.
Eliminate discrimination and inequalities against any individual or group of persons. These include the youth, the women, because even today our major focus would be about gender domestic violence, and experience has shown it is always affecting mainly the women, although these days even the men, they are also suffering the same.